That was a bunch of BS though. Hey Deacon, it really shouldn't be, because in most ways it is the easiest. Besides Dirge, Dirge is pain. On easy, it's worst. But it's like the last of the any percents that is very outdated from my PBs. And usually it should be pretty chill, for the most part. Okay. I guess that's okay. That was pretty solid besides that little second skip with a few tries. But I'll take that. По идее надо было бы, но это спидран, поэтому нельзя остановляться. Еще кроме того, что в New Game Plus можно менять цвет лошадки тоже. Oh god. Okay, should be fine. Whoa, what the? That was close. Because I slid down a little from an unusual spot. Oh, beautiful. Jesus. I even cancelled the stun by grabbing. That was very cool. That wasn't gold split? Really? That felt very good, but I guess I had a little trouble on the transition after. And actually, yeah, JK, once I either finish the easy run or I get sick of it, I will do some on-stream things for the segmented run. Which would be Phaedra, Hydrus, and maybe Zenobia as a start. Where I want to get like the equivalent of like a low 40s Phaedra, a sub 36 Hydrus, and sub 110 Zenobia, which would be very cool. In a way, yeah. Actually, now here is a question. If I make myself die to Hydrus and reset to position, would that still be a thing that we can call IL, since technically we would have the easier setup there? But that's probably not quite something that should be achievable in a normal run. So would that be cheating if you don't only go for first try? In a way, I think it is. All right, sounds good. Way better. Okay, I'll be careful here. Oh, I did the arrows. Cool. I didn't expect that. It didn't feel like I did enough arrows. But that's cool. Dead. Should be a good pace if I save 30 seconds per split, right? That was pretty good, yeah. The idea is probably to get sub 120 RTA in an ideal world. But I'll just focus step by step. Yep, just about. That's the goal. I'm not quite sure how it all interacts, because Sean's loads are slightly faster, from what I can tell. Of a few runs I did. I mean, in the end, even if I just get like a 58 or 57, I wouldn't, or high 57, I wouldn't complain. So it's not even a big deal. And I think after the easy run, the plat run, maybe a New Game Plus run, I'll have to decide if I go for hard mode recce's or if I straight up learn a new game to just have a little break in there. Maybe both. I can always run a little Shadow, but learning Pokemon Emerald would be very, very fucking cool. Well, that I might do just like starting sometime in October because of an exam coming up and other things. There's like some Colossi where the time save is just insane. And others where it barely matters. Like Celosia and Avion are two where it basically doesn't matter. But I think Phaedra is kind of a huge one. For example. With Celosia, it actually doesn't have any difference. Okay. Спасибо, что смотрел стрим. Yeah. That's what we have New Game Plus for. I think that's also one of the reasons why any percent easy isn't as popular. Because New Game Plus is a thing, and that's the one that everyone else would go for. Because that one is basically any percent with no effort on the stabs. Oh my god, why would you grab there? Bring down. Okay, fine. That's unfortunate. Weighing down Avion is one that I have to work on a lot. But at least I'm done. Almost landed on the in-between part. That's something I've never seen before. Alright. Let's see if I can make that Barber work on 60. I never got really used to it. Ah, too late. Oh, it wasn't too late, okay. But I can never seem to grab up as high as Sean can, which is weird. But this felt very late. I should practice the timing there though, because Wander just never seems to grab as fast. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god! No! Ah! Fuck off! This is so incredibly painful. Okay, trash Barber. Ow! Lord. At least the run still goes. I usually am not that bad on Barber, I don't think. But like, fuck. When it goes poorly, it just hurts so badly. Well, in the end, if I get past Hydras, I'll just gonna finish this run, no matter what, I think. Let's have some of the biggest time saves should be coming up, I think. Honestly, if I don't get the Hydra skip, I might still continue to just get the Dirge save. Yeah, last time I did like run, I also got a 110, even without hitting the launch, because I had a very, very clean transition while a cutscene was running. I think at this point a 120 I can get even without hitting the launch almost every time. But 103 is very good. And you were right about it not being as hard as I thought. I just had to re-practice Vaya a little bit. But I'm still not 100% on it. It's only Epica and Ghost today, from what I can tell, for most part. And Hydra's on like 60 still feels a little weird. I think it was like a slight positioning thing that was always messing my runs up. But I'm still not 100% sure how to exactly be consistent there. A weird one. My stream is really having hiccups today. More often than usual, it feels like. It's so weird. That's a rough one. Okay. Come on. It used to be, and I was very happy that it wasn't anymore, but like, I don't know what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Be alright. Getting better at this, holy fuck. It's just 2 stabs, holy shit, that just jump scared me. He's already dead, look at him. Woo! That was cool, very good. I'll finish this run. That was sick. This will be a huge time save. I think I didn't have the Hydra skip in my quote-unquote PB. Oof. Oh, I can look that up after. I think. If you go into a random boss rush save, does it show all? Or do I have to make a new game plus out of this one for it to work? Oh, fun fact, during like my 90% normal run, I actually went to Bassaran for a second before going to Kuro. Okay, awesome. Though in that case it would just have my new game plus one where I once shot it. I think. Oof. Yeah, that one's today. That's a rough one. Like, during actual 9/11, it was my first day of school. That's why I remember it pretty clearly. I had a broken arm. During my first day of school, I went there with, like, a broken arm. Because of like what are those called, bumper cars that you have like in those whatever it's called. Oh yeah, basically I broke my arm while on a bumper car, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's what happened. Amazing. I mean, it's not like I fully understood what the hell was happening there, but, you know, it's kind of crazy to think it was 20 years ago. Halfway there, I saved 4 minutes out of 10. Gotta pump up those numbers. Oh, there's also Dorman. I think I'm on a good pace there, so far. Just gotta get first try Bastaran and hopefully Dirge. So far only Barba was terrible. Yeah, funnily enough, that would be the first time ever I played through a game in a sub 120 RTA, besides IMG, I guess. Or like a usual any percent run. Now it's... oh well. Got him... No, shuffle should be on. Let me just double check. Yeah, shuffle is on. It's weird how like... oh, that's Nightwish, but early Epica Ghost was overrepresented, I felt like, in the amount of songs. Just a feeling. I guess it's just like that. Bastaran is honestly one of the few Colossi that I still feel less comfortable on 60 compared to 30. Everything else, for the most part, I think I adapted fairly well. Even with Gaius and Hydrus, I feel more confident now than ever. But Bastaran is the tricky one. I'll take that. I could obviously go for the even sicker things of first thing, jump stab, but I haven't practiced it enough yet. But the side jump was pretty good, timing wise. Now Dirge, I will go for Arrow 1.5 and Pray, yep. But if I mess up, I will still continue for run because this one is going fairly solidly. I think I can still get easy second place even if Dirge goes poorly. Like so far only Barba went poorly and Avion a little bit, I guess. The rest was fairly good. I can't complain at least. Well, he hasn't played the game in a long while. Like, if I had to think to myself what the hardest trick for me is at this point, can I even say... Probably still any percent Hydras, but at this point I'm not even sure anymore. Hydras felt okay. Where an usual any percent normal run might be Phalanx IL if you count that. But even then it's just partially RNG, that's why it's tough. Probably Hydras, yeah. If you take hard mode with it, I think it might be Pelagia, just because of how specific it is. And the RNG factor annoys the ever-living crap out of me. Like, the last run I had died on Pelagia, on HTA boss rush. I'm not good at the arrows. I'm just gonna be straight up honest here. I see Stocky do this. Well, do you know the speedrun strat for Phalanx actually, Moon? It's like you understab the sigils. So the one cycle isn't a problem at all. What we're talking about is a specific setup where you have to hit the arrows exactly for Phalanx to go low, but like as an average starter speedrun, Phalanx isn't actually bad at all. You just do 1.9 stabs on a normal difficulty run and it's fine. Like in that sense, Phalanx is one of the most stress-free even. Even though there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong still. But understabbing with sigils helps a lot. Since you have extra damage from the sack. It's... I still have no idea how you guys do it. Easy Dirge for me is still hella tough. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna do an arrow shot. $1.5. Maybe? Oh yeah, right, it was a race with Aiden. I remember now. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, and Dirge is the only Colossus that is absolute pain on easy, because you still have to be you have to be more precise for one cycle than in normal. And I'm not used to what you have to do there. I still don't really have a setup for it. So that's why it's a tough one. Especially he didn't even give me a chance to do the backup because I could just kind of slide it off there. And I hit with one cycle in my trash PB as well, which is terrible. Oh well. That's probably not gonna get record anymore, but second place I can still aim for. Before I do another run though, I will get a save for this one and practice the stab amount properly. It's a very weird one where it's like 1.55 or something. 1.6 already feels too much. I have no clue how someone like Sean can be so consistent at it. It's insane to me. I already suck at the normal Dirge one cycle. But yeah, I can still reasonably see how it's supposed to be done. Maybe I should have actually charged the arrow a bit more. Now that I think about it, I didn't really pay attention to that. This might have been the difference. Or you just go for like a 1.51, just above the thing. I gotta give it a few tries. It's difficult to quantify because there really isn't a good way to tell, honestly. That's why I don't understand how people did the one cycle in the OG without the middle thing. There is a middle in the OG? What? That's news to me. Well, oh well. I guess duct tape could work. I might try that, just find a video of how Sean does one cycle and duct tape the point on my screen where to end the stab for the 1.6. Isn't that what golden eye runners do or something? They do tape on screens. Yeah, exactly. Imagine that shit. Well, now you're going very far. That's actually a cool idea, not gonna lie. Oh god, hello there. Well, I hope. Actually, on 60, since Wander swirls around a lot, there is a chance that I can still mess up the easy one cycle. Like, Sean varies his approach to that one a lot more than I do. I noticed. And yeah, there's actually a lot of cool stuff coming up, I think. I think I will do my platinum run sometime in October, after that one exam I have to write. And I'll probably get an appointment for my tattoo very soon. This will be my first ever tattoo, and I'm glad it will be a sigil. You have a visual cue? Really? I really just do a slow step and focus a lot on not getting 100%, and usually it's fine. I feel like the leeway is better than people think. Yep. I basically already decided, since I got accepted for GTQ, that as long as the GTQ run is a good one, I probably did enough with this game and the community that Shadow of the Colossus sigil tattoo is appropriate. And it's just been so many cool things and memories. And 3 years at this point. I don't know. I'm even getting it like on a spot that isn't as easily visible unless I'm flexing. On like the inner side of my upper arm. Because I also have like a little burn mark there. It's barely noticeable, but might as well cover it up. Oh my god, I didn't jump. But yeah, so many crazy things. With the speed docs and thing, and the speedrun.com article as well. Almost wanted to do a precision step, but then remembered it's easy. It's so cool as well. Yeah, easy Pelagia is actually easy. And yeah, Shadow of the Colossus just had so much influence on so many things. There's even some weird ones. Like the fact I visited America and Spain were due to Shadow for Colossus in a wider sense. Since the first one I visited Wacky, my now ex-girlfriend, but meeting a girlfriend of 2 years as well. Due to Shadow for Colossus, and met Foxy there. Saw Magnus Carlsen at that one chess tournament in St. Louis there. And the other top chess players, which is insane. So actually I think Sean didn't hit the phalanx IL. Maybe there's still a chance, I don't think so, but let's try anyway. If I get a perfect ending to this, maybe it could still be possible. Not quite sure how many mistakes he had there, since I only skimmed through it. It's unlikely though. Dirge on cycle is a big one. But I think I can get pretty close to a 57 or 58 if I continue well. Oh no, okay, I don't trust this grass. I'll continue a little. I think that was the right call. Why is phalanx so normal? Because phalanx has the same influence on the run in every one of them. The IL stuff is a thing in all of them, right? Oh my god! I had the wrong speed, oh well. Let's be lame, I guess. That fucking sucks, and I didn't even hit the first one, did I? Oh my god, I fucking hate this. Okay, I hate it, okay. I still hate this piece of shit Colossus. Like, I don't understand the aggro management there. Sometimes if you're too fast, he just won't do a quick stop. Which is terrible, terrible, terrible. Whatever. It's 1.2-ish, right? It's not about stopping earlier or later, it's about stopping at all. That's the issue I'm having. Sometimes Wander just, aggro just won't quick stop if you have the wrong speed. You have to like slow down a little before that. And that can lead to annoying stuff happening. I'm not sure. I'll just do 1.3-ish. Again, the reason why I'm being annoyed right now is not something that you should worry about at all when you start out of this run, if you ever feel like it. I'm just annoyed by the fact that aggro didn't do a quick stop for the setup I wanted to do. Since if you hit those free sacks while on the run in a very specific way, there is a chance that phalanx just drops under the sand and you can just straight up hop on instantly. Why is the stream dropping? Stop it! Stop with frame drops. That's like whining on a very high level here. Because otherwise this one was very okay, I guess. You can only do a quick stop at full speed? Wait, what? No! That's not true. I usually make Igor slow down specifically to do What? That's a very weird sentence I just read there. You're doing the quick stop straight up at full speed? What? No, but I specifically slow down because it doesn't work on full speed for me. You just straight up mash A through it. Stocky mentioned that he slows down as well. So you can do... But I slow down and he does the quick stop at times. I gotta practice this a little more. I can't believe that's a thing. Oh god, the 30 FPS are killing. How did I ever play this on 30? It feels like half Oh god. So it has to be full speed, but you stop kicking. Why can kicking interfere? Okay, so I misunderstood this trick all the time and I still did it. What the hell? But you can stop kicking very late then in that case, right? Okay. But you keep accelerating and then just stop kicking at some point. Okay. That's weird. I have to get used to that concept. For just over 3 years now, and I never played the original games before I started speedrunning, so with the PS4 version. The first time I played through the game was with the PS4 version in like May or June of 2018. I think it was even April or May, something like that. And then I started speedrunning it in June. Straight up after the first playthrough, because I helped a friend of mine get into the speedrun since he was interested. He was the one that had a lot of experience with the game and played it since the PS2 days and always did playthroughs casually. Thanks Sibogo, I appreciate it. But I am someone who got into the game basically at the same time as speedrunning it. Okay, JK, this might be very useful information for me to actually be better at this. Thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll keep that in mind. And I'll practice the Phalanx Hell a little more. Because eventually I will obviously try to attempt to beat Sean's any percent. Like, it feels doable. Funnily enough, there's a big meme about me getting tic-tacked, where I lose good runs to the last Colossus over and over again, every single time ever. And the first time I played through the game, I liked it for the most part, but specifically right after the playthrough I was kind of pissed at it, because I had the biggest difficulties with Malice even in my casual playthrough. Because I didn't understand that you could like stab the arm to make it be calm. So I basically solved the puzzle very, very early on, but just couldn't, just didn't do the last thing necessary, basically. And the friend that was watching me do this never gave me the clue, and so I went back to his place specifically to just finish Malice, and when I found out why it wasn't working, I was very annoyed. Oh, that's actually a very good start to Zenobia, holy shit. Yeah, the PS3 version was definitely a harder game, as well as the PS2 version, in different ways. That's a good Zenobia, wow. Oh god, what the hell happened there? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, Wander first didn't stop when running in that direction, and then he just didn't do a proper jump. That was such an unnecessary time loss. I hate this so much. Because this all happened due to the fact that Wander just kept running for no reason. Excuse you. This could have been such a clean one as well. God. And now I'm actually losing time. Oh my god. This was such a fucked up thing to happen. Might also be because I'm switching like all kinds of settings. Because I don't think I did that back when I did the run. Ghost again. I mean, you don't see the difference on stream, but I see the difference so clearly. The contrast of it is insane. What do you mean join the elite? Oh, with 60 FPS. Hey Aiden. Saki was talking about potentially getting a PS5 for Christmas, which is very cool. I've had the worst thing though, when I was trying to change from 30 to 60, from PS4 to PS5. Those were rough 2 weeks. Asma helped me a lot with Hydras, which helped a lot. It's hard to get one. I wouldn't have one right now if not for my good friend who bought it for me, because he just is better at it, at hunting for it, I guess. Yeah, because I literally thought you had to be a bit slower. Oh god. Eventually, Aiden. Eventually. Never lose hope. I mean, with the PS5 being out, I guess PS4 Pros will be a lot cheaper as well, if it's just for the speedrunning experience. Though the new Wada game will probably be on PS5 as well. And PC, apparently, in the Epic Game Store. Okay, this is already a better Argus than during my PB. Oh my god. How did I mess that one up? Just didn't grab there. Still better. Thanks. I think this run will definitely be sub 1. It feels like a sub 1 pace-ish run, especially on easy. Though there were some mistakes in there. The biggest one being Dirge not being the one cycle. But I'm happy with this run. I will just have to get a Dirge save if I ever want to improve this. But if this is a solid enough second place and faster than my normal run, I might not have the motivation to improve this one for a long time. This is the first easy run that I will actually complete on the PS5. I did an easy run before, but it's like the most outdated run I have on the leaderboard. And the first ever any percent run I actually finished was an easy run. But this is like the first easy run on the PS5 that I will finish. I think my current PB on the leaderboard is a 104, and that will crush it easily. Not specifically PS5, but it's 60. Thanks for the host. It's 60 versus 30 FPS. So like on a PS4 Pro or PS5 on 60 FPS, there is some strats that are unique. Like the one you can do for the coin IMG run, where you propel yourself up with an bomb barrow and skip fighting a lot of Colossi for the coins. There are some strats that are easier, like Phaedra launch, or in general, having 60 FPS is more comfortable, and the physics are a little different, because you get crazier launches. But yeah, in other cases it's actually harder as well. Like Wander seems to shake around a little more on 60 compared to 30. Hydrus is faster on 60 because Hydrus just moves faster and head bobs faster. So overall we use 60, if you can, using 60 FPS is usually a good idea, besides for Zenobia. For the super jump you basically need the 30 FPS. But you can switch around on the PS4 Pro and PS5 like I did earlier. There are some differences, but overall during gameplay it feels like Wander just has crazier ways of behaving. The differences are not enough and it's still very comparable. The only one that would be justified, honestly, would be the Hydrus one, but just for that one Colossus, it's not worth it. It's just everyone knows that it's different, and there has been crazier things in the original game. The difference of on Hydrus is like a couple seconds. And you can still do all the other strats on like 30. The one I mentioned in the IMG run might have a setup on 30 FPS that we just haven't found yet. But yeah, that one might be 60 FPS exclusive. Other than the two little things mentioned, it's very, very comparable. Like, Sean is still the best player by a long shot, and he would be the same way on 30 FPS. A few things are just kind of annoying. On the PS4 standard specifically, that you can't switch between the two. And I still think that Stormglad's time compared to Upsil's time, it's like Stormglad's time was very, very good. And it might have been like very comparable to Upsil's world record with the PS4 Pro. But well, you can't really make that comparison because the way it plays out is obviously very different. You have to be a little more precise on 60 FPS Hydrus, and it's something to get used to for sure. Oh, fun fact, since Gojira is playing right now, this YouTube VOD won't be available in France. Yeah. Fun fact of the day, Sean won't be able to verify this. If all else fails, I can still take the... No, I can't take the stream. I can't take the stream capture because of the frame drops. Oh. I'm not sure about this one. It should be fine. Yeah. Sure. I'll just take this one safely home. It's not like I have the biggest competitive drive to contest Sean's easy, and this one isn't close enough for it to matter. So I'll just save this one. I'll just take this one very cleanly, and I'll see if I can improve next time with a proper Dirge, maybe. Yeah. Usually when I fail it, it's with the way I do the in-between jump there. If you vary it by a little bit, it doesn't work, but other than that, the setup I have is consistent. .6 stabs, and it's way worse timing compared to like normal. It's way more precise. It's like actually insane to hit that one. Sean did it, and JK as well. But yeah, this will probably be the second sub one I get in full game runs. Well, technically third one if you count New Game Plus. Well, in that case, JK, I won't switch it up. There you go. You'll feel scared forever. But yeah, not only is Easy Dirge more precise, it's also an absurd way of doing it. Floaty boy? Are you floating, Dorman? I'm not sure if you're floating. I don't think you are. Maybe you are. Floaty boy! Look at him float! Woo! This song is called March of Mephisto, so very fitting. Yep. I can make it a little louder because it's a banger. There it goes. Hell yeah. Woo! Come on, can you just do a thing, please? 121.28, I'll take it. Woo! Probably closer to Sean than I can ever imagine, but I guess a 158. With the Dirge one cycle, this could have been very, very close, actually. Ah, 58-minute run, you know, not 158. This is pretty safe, sub 1. I have no doubt about it. My 152 was a 59. Okay, let's Das Sprudelwasser sprudelt. Okay. I think, honestly, after every PB I should just pet Antoinette, right? Because she's such a good girl. Look at her go. Look at her claws. She kills zookeepers with it. Peter versus Antoinette. Antoinette would bonk Peter's ass. Let's be real here. There's no fucking way. No way. Have you seen anteaters fight? It's horrifying. You don't know the full extension of the powers Antoinette has. You can't even imagine. If you ever play D&D, please make an anteater appear, and I will have to tame it. Jesus Christ, that would be an amazing encounter. And then it's just like the anteater with the tongue gets people stuck, gets basically grabs them, and then just claws the ever-living shit out of them. You know, with ONS being the Dark Souls thing, this would be PNA, ANP. Just defending some holy site of insane proportions. Einstein and Poe. Einstein. That sounds good. By the way, keep in mind that in this run I probably lost like a minute to Dirge. I think if a good Dirge could have been pretty much very close to Reki at least. I gotta admit, JK, there's currently one submitted. I haven't gotten to it. I just hope someone else does it first. But usually after like 4 or 5 days, if nobody verifies it, I can do it. I have an exam too. I have an exam coming up end of September. And they still verified JK's run. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, the camera on Guy's belly is a pain. That's the only camera thing that ever has a... Well, Argus hand can also be finicky, but Guy's belly is just insane. Sometimes you just have to make that jump blindly, which is insane. But you can make it work, it's weird. Actually, I wonder what my New Game Plus run was. Maybe I beat that one with the CZ run. That would be interesting to see. So my no IMG run is a 58.33. I think I might have beaten that one here. Potentially. It's at least very close. Might be a low 58. I gotta get the no IMG record for New Game Plus. I think I'm very capable of doing that at this point. I have the skill. Thanks. Oh god, I always forget about this one. That one is scary. Yeah, and with the PS5 having it like automatically enabled, I should look for the setting. Okay. Do you... I'll just let you guess. Is this sub 59 or not? Because I think it's pretty clear he's sub 59. Nah, it's gotta be better than that. I think it's a 58-13. I actually think it's a low 58, potentially. 13 might be a bit low optimistic, but let's see. I think Moon Secrets might actually be the closest here. That would be record. I don't think it's record. It's not even close. Well, might be closer than I think, but I don't think it's record. I'd need another minute or so for that. Maybe 2. Aiden, you should do an easy run. $58.38. Moon Secrets was actually very close. I'll take that. And it almost beat my New Game Plus run. So, fun fact for all of you. If I would have gotten Dirge one cycle, I think I would have been within seconds of Sean. It's usually about a minute you lose. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a good start. Let me save the recording.